Yolan True, and welcome to another exciting day in our galaxy and another exciting time in this month. Because, for example, this video I'm quickly filming before maintenance start this month in February, before we get a lot of new stuff again, new officers, a new ship, and so that's why I am a little bit excited today as well, because of all the things that are coming, and you might have seen something about it before you even see this video, but that was just for the bigger content here what I'm working on at the moment. And so this video might be shifted out of the normal series line, because I always put the new stuff up my list, and so the new officers will be injected into that A to Z series as well. And so it can be that Cadet Kirk I want to talk about today will come a bit later than you expected him. But we are all excited about new stuff all the time, aren't we? And I'm trying to make those videos before they turn off the game. That's always another exciting thing early in the morning, when I have to get to my studio much earlier than I usually would, because I usually did more preparations before and then later go filming. But that was just a little go in astray for some workflow information. Nevertheless, I want to talk about Cadet James T. Kirk today. You, of course, remember him from the new Star Trek movie with a twisted timeline where everything was changed when Spock and Nero came through a black hole, so to speak, and changed the whole timeline. But this Cadet Kirk I definitely did not like too much in the movie, I must say. He was even more arrogant than ever, and yeah, it was a thing. But nevertheless, we have him as a common officer here in the game, and it's an officer you will probably get very early in the game. And he has a captain's ability, although I still don't get the whole thing with a cadet being made captain and then, without even finishing Starfleet Academy, staying captain for 5 years and everything. But nevertheless, he does have a captain's ability for the game, and he has an officer ability. And his captain's ability, the captain maneuver, is motivational. Cadet Kirk increases the attack, defense, and health of all officers on the bridge by 8%. That's not much compared to later officers, but thinking about that, you can get him very early in the game, and I talk about it, of course, how to get him. This is quite helpful on a ship. And his officer ability is Tactician. Kirk increases the weapon damage of the ship by 20%, and that's also a very nice addition. As you can see, I have him on max level because it's not so hard to get his blueprints. And we will talk about this very soon, because in his case, he does not have an officer, an away team ability, because he's only a common officer. But what we have to talk about is class, group, and faction, because he's class command. The group is another time, and here we are at the timeline stuff again. So he gets synergy from another time officers, or gives synergy to another time officers, and from the faction federation. So usually the class with the command says command badges, and the federation says federation credits for upgrading. You will probably have heard it a lot of times in my videos. And as I said, he's easy to get. In this case, we have to go to the standard recruit, and you probably will have seen my video in the meantime, how you even can get standard recruits when you don't have the tokens. So it's easy to get him. And Cadet Kirk is here, and you see he's maxed with 168 shards. That means when to unlock him, you will not need very many of those if he's already maxed with 168. So that's why he's very early to be No, you can get him very early in the game. Sometimes my German mixes up my English. And so that's why he's a very helpful officer. I had crews always in the very beginning, just consisting of those cadets from that movie, because they, as you can see, they are all in here, and they will be your early officers. Usually, if you're not very lucky with the polls in recruitment, and get even better officers very early by lucky polls. But the normal case is that you will probably have one of those cadet crews early on your ships, and in this case on your warship, because he's not very good on miners. For miners, you have a lot of other very early common officers that will be part of this little series, of course, as well. And so you can get him here easily, because those tokens you will get much more easily than the premium or the ultra ones. And as I said in my special video about this, you even can get these officers here without those tokens if you know how to do it. So have a look out for my video on that topic if you haven't seen it yet. And as usual, if you want to add something about Cadet Kirk, especially the experienced players, please leave a comment under this video. And if you have questions or video requests, you know that I'm regularly reading the comments and trying to answer your questions and to fulfill your video requests. So please do. And if you just want to say hi and where you're from, you know that I'm always curious to know where my viewers are coming from, especially the active ones. And besides the mere statistics I get from YouTube regularly on my studio. But as I said, it's an exciting time. I hope that after, as I said, I'm filming on maintenance day, to have videos for tomorrow in case there are some issues why I can't do the ones on the new ones and so on. So I'm filming those now, and but I'm really looking forward to what's happening tonight with the new ship, with the new officers and everything. And I'll definitely will keep you posted. But that's always the interesting time of the month, so to speak, when the new arc is coming. Are there tons of bugs? Are there things that are just completely overpriced, or it's a very fair thing here? If there's a new ship introduced like this times, can you get those blueprints during the arc, or do you have to buy it? So I'm mentioning this now because that's all stuff I don't know yet, because it hasn't happened when I'm filming, and that's always the interesting part. Of course, very soon I will have those answers, and I will definitely make several videos for you on all this new stuff. And as I already saw on the way the new ship works, I will definitely have to make a video. It's a bit like the Voyager here, but I really like this time, and that's why I still like playing this game. There's not so much new stuff this year, I hope, because they promise quality over quantity, and they still have to work on the iOS part, because the last day's grinding was hell, because every fifth hostile my iPad crashed, and I prefer to play on my sofa and not have to sit in my office at the desktop to play. So they still have to fulfill their promises on the quality part. But nevertheless, if you want to see another video right now before I have the chance to fill all those new stuff videos, the next one is right here in the end screen. I'll see you there. I'll be back.